Clementine.
Oh, cute. Perfect. So anyway, talking about summer reading, I actually found a book this summer that I have been obsessed with, and that's only because I'm only into books that I wrote or that are about me. Yeah. So if you guys listen to the podcast, you know that I recently cleaned out an old storage unit and found my favorite possession of all time, which is a book a 69-page fan fiction about myself falling in love with Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. The back cover, as you will see, is Tony Stark clutching me and me clutching a bottle of Jägermeister. And what's so fucking crazy is I checked my Twitter @replies on the way here, and the fucking guy who wrote it is here. Michael.
I DM'd you and you didn't even read it. I was like, is this chill? Yeah. Like Michael, Div and Sawa got back to us in 5 fucking minutes.
Not at snail. He gave this to me forever ago at FitCon with lovely wife, partner. Which one?
What's your name?
Ara.
Ara?
I was like, this is chill as fuck.
Oh.
I love this. This is my, like, it's honestly my prized possession I've ever been in. Like, you guys don't know.
I mean, Mamrie takes care of beans and then this. The truly 2 top priorities.
I got out of a long relationship, got the fuck out of Dodge, he put my shit in storage, and then when I found it, it was like the covenant. I was like, So anyway, I'm obsessed with this story. I know that you guys who listen to the podcast are obsessed as well, but like it's truly a book. It's 69 pages. That's a book. But I wanted you guys to hear the plot of it. So what I did is I condensed it down to like a little script so that we could maybe do a little live reading. Oh my God, it's so good. So in it, and I'm not even being facetious, I fucking love it. So in it, I play myself, circa like 2012, like I'm still bartending and I live in New York. Yeah. Grace plays herself. In this story, Grace and I are roommates. Yeah. So she'll be playing herself and narrator. I'll be playing myself and narrator. But like the only thing we need is someone to play Iron Man. So hit it, Tony. If you could raise your hand if you'd be into... Could we raise the house lights? Is that possible? If not, no worries. Oh, we got house lights. Oh, I can see all your faces now. Oh my God, this is so tough to do.
Yeah.
Is this what casting agents feel like when they don't hire me?
All you.
Right there, covering his eyes. Yes, come on now. Yeah! Here you go, baby. Thank you, Tony. Hi. Oh, that close.
Yes, hi.
Hi. Already trying out some voices for the part, are we? Auditioning some voices.
What's your name?
Zach.
Zach, you're wearing a Troye Sivan sweatshirt.
Damn straight I
It's the only thing straight about it. Okay, so... It was Zach?
Yeah.
Zach, do you have any experience in acting?
Does someone else? Did you just follow your voice to like a mean woman over there?
Yeah.
Yes. In ventriloquism, I see.
Thank you, Libby. Yes, a little bit, yeah.
I didn't want any specifics at all.
I want your whole IMDb page.
Oh God, I it was.
We'll sit.
We got white coffee, bitch.
I was a barista in a
Oh, you gotta act the shit out of that. God.
Oh, wait, in a play?
small indie film in Austin. It was bad. It's so bad. Don't
No.
Look
Is
at
it called I Love You a Latte?
I wish.
Well, we're so happy that you're here to do Iron Man.
Yes.
Do Michael proud. I mean,
Yes. The playwright is here, so don't fuck this up.
what fucking pressure, Zach.
It's a lot of pressure.
Okay. Grace, here's yours. I'm really excited. Are you guys ready for a fucking masterpiece? Are you like, I can't believe this shit came out like 5 years later. Here we fucking go.
Everyone, be cool. Tony Stark finished what felt like his umpteenth meeting that day, so he decided to take a walk around Manhattan's Flatiron District to clear his head. He had no knees, but it was a great walk. It had been a while since he'd been back in New York. He had more meetings ahead that week, which he typically hated. Hopefully, things would remain calm so he wouldn't have to cancel or reschedule anything. Or at least, calm enough that the local Avengers wouldn't need his help. He stopped at the corner and noticed a small neon sign overhead for a seafood restaurant. Since relocating the base of Stark Industries to Portland, he'd become accustomed to excellent seafood, and he decided to give it a look. He'd barely entered the establishment when the curvy redhead on the other side of the door.
Welcome to City Crab. I can mix you literally anything.
She had a striking, expressive face. With strong cheekbones, green eyes, and full lips. As he approached her, he said,
I should let you know that I have a deep, lasting aversion to the word literally. There is almost no context in which it can be correctly used.
She tipped her head sideways and clucked her tongue.
Yeah? Well, I have a deep aversion to grammar assholes. So,
He nodded in acceptance of a point well made, appreciated her straightforwardness, then gestured at a bottle of Scotch whiskey.
Fair enough. I'll have a double of that. And your name, if you feel like sharing.
good choice. And it's Mamrie. I'll share that much.
Tony decided he'd made an excellent choice because that particular bottle required Mamrie to bend over to get it. And well, that was not something he had a problem with. Not at all.
So, Mr. Ego, what's the night like you got beaming out of your chest? Are you in like a cult or something?
You probably wouldn't believe me.
Oh, try me. I have a very open mind.
Tony arched his eyebrow, gestured that he'd have another double shot.
Thank you for signing, bro.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
He said, and smirked out of one side of his mouth.
I've got daddy issues.
Mamrie said, smiling.
Okay, so here's what happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, Michael, but I believe that get off work a little early, we drink a bottle of whiskey together, we're having the best time, we're laughing it up, we're flirting it up, like things, they're definitely moving, you can tell we like each other, but nothing physical happens, it's just super charming, and then I go back to my house, oh, Tony, and then I fall asleep. The next morning I wake up and I'm talking to my friend and roommate Grace about it.
Wow. I'm the roommate now. What's his name?
Tony Stark.
What?
Grace's expression was peculiar. Peculiar-er. Okay, you have a line.
Are you fucking with me?
Grace placed her coffee cup on the counter with a thunk and put her hands on her hips like a disapproving aunt. What is your fucking problem? Grace glanced at her watch before she turned and stomped off to her bedroom. Soon she returned from the bedroom clutching something, a magazine. She held it up with both hands, right between their faces, a beat-up older issue of Rolling Stone.
This guy?
Grace asked from her side of the glossy barrier.
This is the guy you spent all night with? Just talking?
It was without a doubt a giant photo of Tony. In it, he wore the suit similar to the one he wore the night before. The headlight read, "Tony Stark wants to save the world."
Mamrie!
What?
Tony Stark's a billionaire!
Damn!
He's a baller! He's a total player! Girls are constantly throwing themselves at him!
Typo. I couldn't copy and paste it. It's a fucking book.
He gets his pick of the litter, you know? That's gross. That's cats.
It saves cats.
Not the movie. That can't be saved.
Oh my god! The color drained from Mamrie's face. Grace, he's coming over.
Huh?
I mean, I told him about Why Dad, and he said he wanted to watch us shoot it, and then he asked when we were doing another one, and I told him, and he said he's gonna come over to watch us shoot it. You deserve it. And oh my god, fuck.
Oh my god, Mamrie! That's crazy! Why would you want to?
I don't know, but he's coming over tomorrow.
It's okay! It's okay! I've gotta go. Hey!
You work from home!
Yeah! In that room over there. We'll figure this out. Just Google him.
Okay, Blueberry. Okay, so here's what fucking happens. Okay, Tony comes over. And it's so cute. Like, Grace is behind the camera, like the early days. He's there watching us, and I make a drink for him. So I make a Tony Stark's Golden Adventures Dream. And the best part is that Michael even put in, like, jokes for the video. So I say, at 21, Tony was named Chief Executive Officer of Stark Industries. My roommates named me Chief Puking Officer of Barfs and Heaves. I'm gonna hire you to write my jokes. So anyway, so we have a lot of fun. We're all laughing, they bond, and then we go get some Mexican feud. Mexican family feud. We go get some Mexican food. It's total standoff. We go get Mexican food. And we're like flirty and it's cute. We play a little footsie and it's like a really good time. And then when our food comes, Tony's like, "Oh, wrap it up to go. We're gonna go eat it alone in my tiny car." The best place to eat food. So we go and we're in this like slick ass car and I'm super impressed and it gets really flirty and we eat our fish tacos and he eats my fish taco. And we're just we are having a good time, right? So then Tony invites me to go to this party with him the next night. And it's like a super fancy benefit. And he's like, "I'm gonna send someone over with dresses and you can pick out a dress and it's gonna be incredible. And oh, by the way, then after that, he talks to his friend, Dr. Pym. And this is how he describes me." Sorry, this part isn't highlighted, it's right there.
Oh, I'll be Dr. Pym.
Okay.
She has no tolerance for pretense. There's no games with her. She tells it like she sees it without holding back and figures everyone else should do the same. That's a rare thing these days. She's smart, she's real, and she is gorgeous.
So incredible. So anyway, we go to this charity event. It's super fancy. I'm like totally out of my element. There's this one bitch there, Janet Van Dyke. She tries to Pretty Woman me. She tries to make me feel shitty like Jason Alexander and Pretty Woman. I'm like, oh no, we don't, Janet Van Dyke. I'm gonna charm your fucking dick off. Okay. So I charm her dick off. And then she's like, hey Tony, nice catch. So anyway, we go back to Tony's penthouse. It's very romantic. It's very nice. And you guys, he lets me try on the suit. The suit. So I put it on. Motherfucker, I start flying. I'm flying. Things get a little out of control. Tony has to save me. We're like back at his penthouse, and then he like helps me take off the boots and the gauntlets, and he's like helping me get out of the suit, and it gets a little sexy. And by sexy, I mean the next 10 pages are smut. You dirty dog. Oh, I loved it so much. But just in case, for the sake of time, and also sometimes people bring their moms here, I thought we wouldn't read it, but I compiled like a few of the highlights that won't get us arrested. Okay.
You did this to us. Mamrie practically vibrated from anticipation.
Consider me a magic wand. Let's see the real reason they call you Iron Man. Iron, Steel, Norman, I have a type.
Don't let her in a Home Depot. Oh fuck. Okay, here we go. Someone started. Save it. Get ready. Her pale, full breasts hung over his chest. Her nipples grazed his shirt, which sent electric currents racing through her.
You always smell so good.
He smiles up at her.
Dear boy, you always make me feel so good. And then I give him the best goddamn blowjob that's ever been written in literature. So fucking good that at the end of it he goes,
Oh my God!
to which I respond, damn right I'm your god. It's so good. Okay, so this it gets really graphic from here. Tropics.
How do you sign that? Quinn, I love you. Okay.
It gets pretty graphic from here. At one point I say, are you ready, big boy? Like I'm at the top of a Christina Aguilera song. I love it. Anyway, I spend the night, I get up in the middle of the night, we like have a midnight snack, I go back to sleep. It's like super sweet and romantic, and I'm like, things are clicking into place. Maybe I can trust this guy. And so I go to sleep, I wake up, and Tony's at the foot of the bed in his full fucking regalia.
Mamrie, I'm so sorry.
What? What's happening?
She sat up.
Mamrie, I'm so sorry, I really am, but I have to go. This is what I do.
So like, this is it then?
Mamrie looked down at her hands. Her chin began to quiver.
I have enemies!
Bitch, I paid for acting school and student loans, so you're gonna give me a fucking second.
Pretend you're making like a latte or something. Yeah.
I was really bad at it.
Hey, just fucking with my method. Okay. Go.
I have enemies.
I'm over here, bitch.
Lots of enemies. And I'm not just talking about corporate rivals. I mean guys who destroy whole planets just to make a point. The last thing I want is for you to become a casualty in some war you didn't sign up for, okay?
So then Tony gives me this special like cell phone. It's like sleek and cool and I've never seen anything like it. And he's like, if you use this phone, it will go directly to me no matter where I am. What universe, whatever, I don't know. And so, but he's like, a lot of people want to fucking kill me. So when you call me on this phone, you can't call me by my real name in case someone intercepts it.
You can call me anytime. When you call me or refer to me in conversation to anyone from now on, call me Rick.
Mamrie grabbed both sides of his face and kissed him aggressively. No, you'll be the last time.
Be safe.
She said.
I love you.
He said.
Say what, bitch?
Nothing. Take care.
Tony said, straightening.
Okay.
Gotta go.
And then that motherfucker flies off. This is the end of our show.
Yeah.
And, you know, I gotta get out of here before my other panties fly
She has no barrier, so if it looks like she pissed her pants, she didn't.
off. No, thank you guys so much for coming today.